so excited. This is me post-surgery. I got my surgery, you guys. As you guys know, I got my excess skin removed. So we're just gonna give a flashback to what you already know. I'm Tonnisha Deonn. I've lost over 150 pounds. I used to be 350. Being a trainer, we not gonna act like it's not shallow, like we can. So he comes over to me, he takes both his hands like a project, and he just push everything, and like I'm seeing my whole frame, and I'm like, dang. So I'm doing the midsection, doing the abs, and I'm doing the arms. I'm very toned underneath, but it's underneath and I need to see it. Right before the surgery, I lost 17 pounds, which is crazy. The way that I took control was to detox. And I was very strict. Like no alcohol, no nothing that was toxic, bad. I just wanted to just give me a little comfort for the whole month of November, because I got my surgery the week of Thanksgiving, the Monday. It was Monday, yep. I was the first person. I was like, yep, I want to be the first person. I don't want you sleepy, nothing. So, where was I? Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I just went to detox. And so like after detoxing, like at the beginning when I first started my detox, I had lost 7 pounds. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then the morning of my surgery, they weighed me and I had lost 10 more pounds. And I was like, dang, I went down 17 pounds and my clothes were still fitting the same. Like this was my struggle. It had moved from weight loss to like, oh my gosh, now I have excess skin. And it wasn't like, my arms weren't terrible, but just got frustrated. And during COVID, it was like an emotional roller coaster, because it's like, I know I'm a human and I'm feeling the same emotions y'all feeling, but I know that this is my job, so I have to be on point, and I still got to work out, even though emotionally I'm feeling scared and everything else y'all feeling. And then it's like, okay, you know, I'm not really seeing any results. I'm not really being able to be in the gym, and I can't risk it because I have lupus. So it was a frustrating place. And like in the middle of COVID, in the middle of last year, I was just feeling like, I'm gonna tell you the day of the surgery how it went. So y'all, already I'm fighting negative thoughts in my head. I'm gonna tell you the real, I'd never been under anesthesia before. And then let me tell y'all what really happened. So the OG anesthesiologist came, and she was like, she looked at my chart and she was like, you experienced heart failure? And my mama always tell me like, can you stop putting that on there? Like, cause I would put it at the dentist. I tell y'all, I would tell the doctor everything, cause don't you accidentally give me nothing for nothing. So the anesthesiologist was like, oh no. Like I could hear it was so unprofessional on that tip, but you know, like she was just like, she experienced heart failure before? Like literally 2 steps away from me to the other nurses and stuff. And she was like, oh, absolutely not. This is dangerous, or something like that. And I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus. But then another anesthesiologist come, because old girl walked out. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's how it was. She walked out. She said, because, like, I guess she had say-so, some pull or something. She was like, I'm not about to do it to her. And I'm like, what? Like, she walked out. But the other anesthesiologist, everybody made it like she was crazy, so hopefully she was. I mean, everybody said I'm good, all the other doctors, but they made it like she was unprofessional, she was crazy. And everything went well. After surgery, I had to go to my mama's house, because I stay where I have to walk upstairs. Why was I about to tell my business? Like, I had to stop myself. I stay where I have to walk upstairs. So I had to go to my mom's house. And let me tell you, my mom MVP. Like, clap it up. Man, if I tell you I was crying, y'all. Like, I I was crying. Oh my God. I remember that feeling. Y'all, I just felt ripped. Ouch. I remember I was just like, you just feel like one wrong move, all your intestines are gonna be on the floor. Pretty much. That's how you feel. And I'm dramatic too, so Lord, oh my gosh. And I had to wear like this bodysuit for the first week, and that was the tightest. I think they had me like in an extra small. Sis ain't no extra small. My thighs ain't no extra small. My chest is the only thing that's the extra small. You know, like, I'm like, oh my God. So you can't really breathe, but it's like you gotta be in it for a whole week. So you just like, oh, terrible. And that the first week was really hard. Okay, the first month was really hard. Because after, it's like you're dealing with pain, and then you're dealing with like emotions. Like my feelings was hurt. Oh my gosh, it was a time. And so for about that whole month, my mama had to deal with crazy me. I mean, I'm hot all the time, po daddy. Like, I mean, they really were so sweet, catering and freezing the house out because I'm hot, everything. I was a big baby for a whole month. And then when I got home, got approved to go home, I was a big baby for about another whole month. And I remember praying to God, like, I know I prayed for this, but this is kind of intense. And I'm not unappreciative, but I'm just gonna pray that, like, can you make me feel better? In the wintertime, I'm already hurting. Like, I just push past. It just is what it is, you know? So I'm already hurting. So to be recovering from surgery and my muscles are so tight and my body is so tight, it was just painful. It was painful. It was just so painful to be in different body suits because the suits would have you strapped down. So I would have to be like hunched. Oh my gosh. It was terrible. But you know, I got through it. So, what's so great about the surgery is I feel like me, man. Like, I never wanted it to, and I don't knock nobody, but like, I never wanted it for y'all. Like, you know, like, I never wanted it to show off for y'all. Like, I literally wanted it for myself. It's just like I can look the way I deserve to look because Lord knows I've worked for it. So fun because it's like I say, okay, I'm gonna work this part of my body, and it's like by next week, you see your change. You know, like it's just like if you stay focused and you do what you're supposed to do, you can see your results, and that's just the lovely thing. I don't mind doing the work, but just let me see it. Just let me see it. So that it's just fun. I done picked areas of my body now that I'm about to beast and make really nice looking, and it just feels great. It's been a really positive experience. I've learned a lot about myself. Laying in bed for months, not being, like, I thought the pandemic taught me stuff about myself, but laying in bed and physically being in pain, so you just gonna lay in bed for like majority of the day, really teaches you stuff about yourself and other people and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, so like I got work to do outside, inside, and ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just really happy and thankful for where I am right now in life. I'm so happy that you guys have joined me in this journey. You know, it's so huge, and it means a lot to me, the support, anything that y'all have done to support me, from buying a mask to headband. You know, I appreciate it, and I thank you for rocking the brand, and you're the best. And thank y'all so much. Blessings.